Today we will be demonstrating the installation process into profiled tiles using EDZ flashing, the BDX insulation collar, BBX vapor barrier and a white polyurethane finished GGU roof window. Before you begin your installation, it's a good idea to ensure you have everything you'll need. The GGU MO40073 window, EDZ MO4 flashing, BDX MO4 insulation collar including underfelt collar, and the BBX vapor barrier. Remove the window from the box and remove the sash from the frame. The sash is disengaged by fully rotating and depressing the two small buttons on the hinges. Fit the corner brackets to the window. Next, establish the opening into which the window will sit, referring to the window instructions. The length of the opening should be the length of the window plus 45 mm and the width of the window plus 40 to 60 mm. The top of the first tile below the window should be positioned 100 mm from where the bottom of the window frame will be positioned. In order to achieve a splayed internal lining for maximum light, the window should be positioned in relation to the roof structure so that the internal lining at the top of the window can run horizontally and the lining at the bottom of the window can run vertically. Cut the felt in the opening as shown and staple in place, trimming any excess felt away. Assemble the insulation collar and place into the opening. Now set the frame into the opening. Ensure that the bottom of the frame is sitting horizontally and fix one of the bottom brackets. Then fix one screw into the horizontal slot in the bracket diagonally opposite, leaving it 10 mm proud. Reinsert the sash of the window by inserting the curved hinge pieces into their corresponding grooves and closing the window. Check that the gap between the window and the frame is even all the way round and that the window can be opened and closed smoothly. Once satisfied that the window has been installed squarely, remove the sash and finish fixing the remainder of the screws in the brackets. Insert the foam wedges into any gaps around the outer edge of the insulation collar. If the installation is into a counterbattened roof, mark a section of the counterbattens above the window where the transverse drainage gutter will sit. This should be at an angle of at least 3 degrees to allow runoff of water. Now remove the marked sections. This step is not necessary if the roof is not counterbattened. Cut the roofing felt along the angle at which the transverse drainage gutter will sit, forming a flap, and apply the sealant provided at the sides. Fit the underfelt collar to the frame, ensuring the elongated end is located at the top. Staple to the window frame. Shape around the surrounding battens and staple in place. Fit the drainage gutter above the window, ensuring that it's extended to cover a space wider than the window itself. Fold the overhang of the felt collar over and trim the excess felt. Lay the felt collar into the drainage gutter, then lay in the flap that was created in the roofing felt, fixing these with the clips provided. Now fit the flashing kit and external cladding parts of the window. These are numbered 1 to 7, both on the installation instructions and on the parts themselves. Set part 1 in place. Part 2 is now placed on top and screwed in place, holding part 1 down. Next, fit the side flashing pieces, part 3, securing to the battens with the tabs supplied. Fit the Part 4 pieces, clipping them into place at the bottom, then securing them with screws. Part 5s are now screwed in place, followed by the hood section, which is part number 6, and the top flashing piece, part number 7, which is fixed in place with folding tabs. Shape part 1 around the profile of the tile, then fold it over the side flashing piece as shown. Trim the foam at the side and top of the window to match the profile and coursing of the tiles. The nib of the tile should be removed anywhere it would sit on top of the flashing. Tile around the window and ensure that the tiles above the window are 60 to 150 mm clear of the top of the window. Position the tile support as required. Refit the sash of the window. Fit the BBX vapor barrier according to the instructions. This prevents the build-up of moisture within the roof structure and ensures compliance with air tightness requirements. The installation is now complete.